Welcome back, everybody. Man, we've got a bunch of shit going on in the shop this January. We got the backhoe behind me getting a new radiator. We got the comedian over there doing some shit. Poor old 1070 just developed a real bad hydraulic leak up underneath the front of the cab, and turned out it was the brake valve had blowed a seal and started leaking like crazy. And that's not a major fix, just a simple little seal. Here's what the brake valve looks like. It's upside down, but it's kind of like a automotive brake valve. Your pedal pushes on this guy, and that's where she was leaking out of that seal on the piston side of that. The backhoe is getting a radiator. It's been having some leaking problems for several years, and we haven't used it very much, but it didn't leak a terrible lot. But if you used it very long, like doing a lot of digging work, it would kind of overheat. So it's getting a new radiator. That's what it looks like. It's all fucking busted underneath there. We tried to patch it a few times with some different products, and it just didn't work. It's a plastic tanks on it, and the new ones are all solid metal, so no more plastic tank shit. But anyway, the reason I started the video today is because we're finally back working on our 12 valve build. So I just pretty much just set it on the stand here a minute ago. You still got the chain up on top of her. The kids over there working on the head.
Is this a 12 valve or a 5.9?
Yeah, it is. You dumb shit. Anyway, so we just set it back on the stand. We're going to, kind of lube it up, make sure everything's still polished and shiny and not gotten any gunk on her. The seals are, the seal surfaces are looking decent. We're going to put the wear sleeve over the crank, and I think I already got it on the front. No, I don't. We're going to put the wear sleeve on there. You can see that groove there. She's just, seals do that to the crank after a while. So we'll put the wear sleeve on there, no big deal. Let's look at the head. What are you guys doing?
Trying to get this freaking
Trying to get that
locker in.
Why don't you squeeze it down a little more?
Why don't you squeeze it down more?
Oh, God. So, we're changing valve springs because the truck it's going in is going to be a little higher RPM than just the stock Dodge is. So we got heavier duty valve springs, and we got the titanium keepers and hold downs. And the main thing we was waiting on for the longest was these stupid little titanium retainers. They just, I don't know, they were behind or out of stock or whatever. And I don't know. Anyway, they're finally here.
Hey, don't lose those.
So yeah, we're gonna get that slapped in here, and the head's ready. It's a brand new head. We've got all these old ones that we can sell. They're all brand stinking new, so those could be up for sale. Everything else is just kind of sitting here waiting on those stupid little retainers. So we're pretty much ready to build it. We've got the gasket sitting over here. Let's go have a look at that guy. Alright, so we got a whole pile of gaskets and seals and shit here. Here's our front seal, and it's got the wear sleeve right in there with it, right there. Well, it turned out the rear seal doesn't have the wear sleeve, but I guess we'll have to make do. So that's our side cover gasket, span gasket, head gasket. Oh, no, that's not right. That's not the head gasket. There it is. There's our head gasket. You guys see that? Yeah. Fire rings. Fire ring gasket set, 12 valve. Oh, so, yeah. And we've got these guys right over here to go with her. Studs, head studs, rocker shaft studs. Yup, she's gonna be rip-roaring. So what do you have to do to put those fire rings in? Well, you can either do the block or you can do the head. And the head is a whole lot easier to do. See, there's our fire ring groove. Put those little metal bands right in that groove and clamp her down to the required torque, and away you go. That helps keep your head gasket from blowing, keeps all your cylinder pressures in the cylinder where she needs to be. That's pretty close. So anyway, we're ready to slap this head on. Ready to slap this head on here. Pull this guy out. Make sure we get everything cleaned up here. I'll just run it over real quick with a towel and a bit of brake clean and throw the gasket on and tighten her down. Well, it's a nice February day, and we are saying goodbye to our 2394. She's going down the road, make somebody else a really nice tractor. Nothing wrong with it. We just wasn't using it enough to keep it around, so we decided to send her down the road. Trying to get that sun out of there for you. There we go. Decided to send her down the road because we just wasn't using it enough. Nothing wrong with it. It's a great tractor. We just finished up the interior and everything in it. It's got brand new front tires. Y'all remember me doing that 2 years ago? And the tires on the rear of it ain't very old either. I think they've only got like 100 or 150 hours on the tires. So, and brand new rims, rear rims. So she's going down the road. We got the loader on there. The duals are going with it. We got to get them off on the trailer here in a minute. And the bucket, of course. So anyway, it's been nice having the old girl around, but we'll find something else to do with the money. Hopefully we can buy some other shit. Well, now that that's gone, I'll give you guys a little update on what we're doing. The Cummins motor is kind of just waiting. I'm still waiting on some parts to get in. The turbo did just come in this afternoon. I'll show you that real quick. There she is. Nice big ugly turbo. I mean beautiful turbo. That is what we're doing to this tractor. I thought from a couple years ago we had park linkage came loose and it got stuck in park. So I thought maybe we had some park troubles because, well, occasionally, like when I was grain carting last fall, I was parked on a little bit of an incline running the auger, and the auger wagon sitting there kind of bouncing, you know, like they do. And it ratcheted forward a little bit, and it scared the shit out of me because I was standing up here on the dual watching the semi while we were filling, and she kind of ratcheted forward a little bit. So I thought maybe the park gear was broke or the park paw was broke. So we tore all that apart, and there was a massive amount, probably like a ½ inch of dirt built up on top of the transmission, and we cleaned all that shit out of there. Anyway, took the top cover off the range of the transmission, the high-low reverse area, pulled it out and noticed, hey, that paw is not at all broke. I'll show you that again here real quick. So there's the paw. As you can see, it's not broke at all on either spot. So I thought, well, shit, what's the matter with it then? Well, all that dirt on top of there wasn't allowing this, probably wasn't allowing this to come down all the way. I've got a nut in there right now keeping it out of park, otherwise that paw would snap forward. Anyway, there was enough dirt in there, I suspect, that caked up dirt, kind of like this crap is here, is just so thick and hard that it wouldn't engage fully. So it would kind of grab, but it wouldn't be safe to try and leave it on a hill. Also, this year, we noticed driving down the road with the grain cart on, you know, it would just fall out of high side. Like, what the heck? That's not normal. So this right here is the high side. This is your shift arm, essentially. But underneath here, we're supposed to have some teeth, some cogs that line up with that. These holes line up with the little pins there on that right side. And if I can get my fingers in here, we'll pull this one over. There, now she's kind of in place, and she just bounces back and forth in them teeth. Well, I noticed that she's missing the bushing, the little roller on that inside one. There's one on the outside. So I'm like, well, what the heck? So that's essentially just allowing that thing to slop back and forth like that, so it would fall out of high side or low side. And I've also had trouble with this arm. I cannot keep this guy tight. We've tightened it in mid-season, and we've tightened it again here before harvest. So we're going to replace this whole arm right here. It's got both these on it, and get the new little bushing or roller, whatever the heck you want to call that guy there for the inside one. So that'll all be tightened up. I'm really lucky that this spring didn't fall off. A lot of times you pull this cover off, that spring, it just slides off of there like that. And it didn't fall off, it was just sitting there. So that was kind of nice. But anyway, we're going to get that new roller and shaft and everything put in there. As you can tell, we're kind of going through major shop cleanup right now, just waiting on parts to get in. Everything's a stinking mess. So otherwise, the other tractor was in here after the backhoe and 1070 were in here. We pulled the other one in just like this, but it's one that's got the new tires on the inside. There wasn't a lot of stuff to do to it. We just did the new headliner on that one and this one, and then we went ahead and did the cab interior all the way around. We did not put a new floor mat in that one. We're still running the old aftermarket one. This is the original floor mat. It's still in pretty good shape. I mean, yeah, it's kind of flaking, but it's really good at the moment. It's got the insulated carpet underneath that, whatever that big thing is there. This is just the carpet piece. I really don't want to get rid of it. It's still, I mean, it's original, it's good shape. This one's going to get new radio and speakers. This one has the factory radio in it. It's sitting up on the top, I think. But it worked. It was nothing wrong with it. I kind of want the Bluetooth to be in all the tractors. The Balin tractor's got the Bluetooth radio, and the other one that was just in here, it's also got the Bluetooth. But the speaker on that right side was kind of crapping out. Come to find out, the mouse had chewed the majority of the speaker backing out, and that's why it was crapping out. So we put both new speakers in that tractor, and then this one's getting both new speakers and a new radio, so they'll all be Bluetooth. They all have the same function, same button. I don't have to look at them. I can just reach up. I know where the button is. Also, that tractor got the new pocket panels from Fair Cabs, I think it was. Where's the old one? Oh, here it is. We have the old one over here. Well, this is what the old pocket used to look like on that tractor, and this is all falling off. It's all crapping out, and we may just have this restitched sometime in the future. This is quite a nice pocket. I kind of wish the other kit, because they have a big panel that's got like a stretchy strap that goes around the back of it, and so it only opens up like that, and then it's a hard front face instead of a flexible pouchy pocket like this one is. I like these a little better, but no one's making those at the moment. And then we also, because we did the rest of the interior, I didn't like the door trim piece. The little sides are all hanging out all the way around on that other tractor. So we went ahead and replaced those. And those come as the same type of basket weave fabric as the interior. Same color, be red, both of them. This one's not terribly bad yet. I'm probably going to take some glue and see if I can't pull this around up top here and just kind of re-glue it. And obviously we're not replacing these pockets, but this one's going to have all new interior. I already did the headliner. Let's crawl up here real quick and show you what that looks like. She's really nice. I did a really good job on this one. Only got 2 little wrinkles right there in the back. Not a major deal. The other one, I kind of got it messed up a little bit right here, and it's got a couple wrinkles. It's not a major deal, but it just, I mean, I kind of like them to be really nice when you put them in. And this one's better by a long shot. I got all the little cutouts for the screws and everything just perfect. And then once we get this put in, then we can go ahead and finish the interior, but I don't want anything to be falling in there at the moment or waiting on stuff, so that's just gonna have to wait. And then I was waiting on the new seats for the other tractor as well, so we decided just to pull it out. That's out of my Balin tractor. That's what they kind of look like. But I thought, man, we're putting new interior in. Let's look at this. This is what they kind of do. You swing in, move your foot around the pedals, and move your leg around the steering wheel, and it just wears the front of the seats out all the time. Man, that's kind of crappy looking. But I thought, man, are they... Holy cow, I thought, man, that's really red. Are they supposed to be that color all around? So, looking on the internet, Abilene Machine sells new seat cushions. And I thought, holy shit, man, that is really nice. That's the backing plate, the backrest. And there's the seat cushion down underneath there. So that's going in the other tractor. This tractor's got a Grammer spring seat, so I'm not going to do anything with it. It's fine. It's not torn up or nothing, but yeah, anyway, there it is. Here's your Grammer seat. Man, so quite a lot of stuff going on. It's just hurry up and wait type situations a lot of times with waiting on different things. Oh, I didn't know I needed this, so now we're waiting on that. That kind of shit. Minor things, not a lot of servicing going on at the moment. We're just kind of prettying up new interiors, and I've got an oil leak here in the front transfer case. We're going to get that fixed up before it leaves. I think that's just an O-ring. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. I plan on getting this Cummins project back underway here in the next day or two. As soon as this thing can get out, I'm going to be pulling the truck in that's going in. We're going to get that thing ripped out. That's going to be probably 3 or 4 week process getting that converted, getting all this put into that other truck. Yeah, it's kind of amazing what you can do with a few different pieces. Anyway, that's pretty much it for right now, guys. Certainly, if you've got any questions, hit me up. It's kind of a sad day to see that 2394 leave, but again, like I said, we're not using it enough. We can use those dollars somewhere else on the farm. So, anyway, till the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.